Good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm a bit late. How is everyone doing tonight? Hey, Aaron. Hey, Jim. Hey, Amy. Hey, Craig. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the link in chat, and if any of you want to pop up, you can. Hey, Tony. So, I think Liam might be joining us in a bit. Hey, Susan. Hey, Greg. Hope everyone is well today. Hey, Gabriel. Hey, Snails. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Hey, Aaron.
Oh, yes, it works. Hi, guys. How you all doing tonight? Hi, Phil. You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good.
Doing all right? Yeah. Been all right?
Fantastic. Have you been up to much?
Not much. Same old stuff, basically just same old, just doing a bit of work at times. Sorting out my animals, same old thing.
Yep, know that feeling.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Jim, in there is my giant Asian mantis, who I remember seeing her. It's just there she is. She's been she's been adult a long time as well. So, need to sort the light out though because it flickers at the moment, which is annoying. So it might be either the plant's trying to get into the fitting, or the jungle dawn's on its way out. Hey, Amy.
Yeah, so I've got some good news, guys. I've got another spider coming in the post, but I'm going to leave it as a bit of a surprise. I'm not. Yeah, I do think some of you might know what it already is. I might have leaked it out in the way, but I want to keep it just as a bit of a surprise. It'd be a surprise premiere video. So it'd be a bit of a surprise, and then obviously you see what it is on there.
Fair
it's
enough.
Good, isn't it? Yeah.
That's what a lot of us do. We get used to that, and we don't tell anyone what it is until it comes out on a video.
Yeah. Obviously, I said yeah. It is. It's going to be a surprise. Only a surprise. So yes. So please, guys, do not say what it is. If I've said it in one of my videos recently, do not say it in the chat because I want them to kind of guess what it is. Yeah.
There you go. There's something for people to look forward to.
Hey,
Craig. How you doing? I ain't got. Well, in my upcoming videos, it's all new editions, but they're all ones that I've had for like a week now. They just ways my sessions working. So Wednesday will be my show footage from Bedford. And then next week will be my pickup from Bedford. And then the week after that will be Micro Exotics order plus mystery box that I ordered straight after Bedford and got the Tuesday after Bedford. Ooh, Amy wants some clues into what you might have got, what you might be having.
Like I said, I can't say yet. I can't say. It's going to be a little surprise. Can't say it yet. Like I said, well, I could say this though. I could say this. Could be a kind of huntsman. Could be another true spider. Don't know. You know?
Potentially something quite quick.
Like I said, don't know yet. Don't know yet.
Bless you. I hope you'll have it get better soon. Nothing worse than you both being there when Max full of energy. Not that I want him to be ill. But yeah, I hope you both feel better soon. Okay, Crazy, it's a spider. There we go, Crazy got it.
I might try and add one of them things in, like you like one of them little meme things. The meme things I say, you want to say. What's in the box? What's in the box? You want to go? Yeah, you want to go and you go. What's in the box? Those all, yeah, those all like meme things.
Yeah.
I do like one of them on there. Yeah, what's in the box?
So, hopefully, well, on Monday, I'm waiting to hear back. I'm hoping to have my friend who's an invertebrate vet come back on stream. Will be for the third time to discuss. Hopefully, I can do next week, which will be nice. But whichever we can do to discuss some of the things that's obviously been going around and been happening since the Bedford show. So we're going to discuss sort of parasites in tarantulas and stuff, and how you can quarantine things, and what he thinks is the best ways of doing things as an invertebrate vet and someone who treats tarantulas. He is a vet of tarantulas, sort of thing. So just waiting to hear back from him with regards to a date that he can do. I think it's something that's obviously very relevant at the moment with some of the things that have been said and some of the things that are coming out at the moment since the Bedford show. But these things come out on social media, and then you do get a lot of various information. So I think it'd be really good to have an actual vet's input into the conversation around the issue. Oh, nice, Amy. Amy's got nice one. Mr. Box coming. Who'd you get that from? That'll probably be good no matter what. And 2 jumping spiders, nice. Hey Matt, how you doing, mate?
Hey Matt. Is it Matt Tarantula Rookie? It's Matt, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that one. Matt. Yeah. I thought, yeah.
Basically, Jim, as far as I'm aware, 5 people have reported on buying tarantulas at Bedford. They all come back from Bedford show the tarantulas that have had parasites. Some are saying nematodes, some are saying forest flies, some are saying both. So some are blaming. I'm not going to name any kind of traders here because, as far as I'm aware, there's not been any definitive proof as to where these spiders came from. So it'd be unfair, I think. But some people were quick to blame certain traders, which I think is unfair. Without actual, without actual proof of things. So yeah, there's a lot of sort of rumor going around as well and stuff. So, but if I can get, I'd say my friend on, not the chat obviously those cases, but the chat what we should be looking out for and what we can do when we buy new things, how to quarantine things, what sort of parasites our tarantulas are known to get, and what we should do if we see that sort of stuff, which I think would be very, very useful. Hey, Osmond. Yeah, it's interesting that Dave's also ended up with a tarantula issue, which doesn't go to show which, as doesn't always come from wild caught stuff. So, and obviously, if that's one like that could come from feeders. The only thing I would have liked to have seen in Dave's video of that was as him explaining of like disinfecting everything around the area like the table and stuff afterwards, and even about like being clear on it goes into a separate room or into at least a separate area and stuff. Just whilst the issues being sort of sorted, sort of thing. But otherwise, good videos and stuff. And I know Alyssa's put one out today on her experience because she's been dealing with it for 3 to 4 months in her collection. Hey, Caleb. Yeah. Yes. You've got to be very confident to pinch grab an Asian Arboreal. Very, very confident. Although I suppose that one, you could see it was quite sluggish. And so I wouldn't recommend just anyone pinch grabbing anything anyway. Because if you do it wrong, you could hurt the spider quite badly, and two, you could get hurt as well. And stuff, but
is there gonna be any shows next year? Will there be any event shows still going? Will there be going on next year? Do you know?
I assume so. I haven't heard they won't.
Hopefully next year they will still again as well. Hopefully they're going to continue it.
They're still going to. Oh yeah, no, it'll all still continue. These things, they happen. They don't happen frequently enough to be like closing out sort of thing.
Yeah.
Last time I heard of issues was I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. But that wasn't even from a show. That was again. There was a lot of rumor and stuff around a trader who's no longer even in the hobby anymore. But again, it seemed to be a lot of hearsay, which is why I'm not saying any traders or anything like that. So, because that can be really, really damaging.
Yeah, because it could cause a bit of a thingy uproar. Cause an uproar if you say the seller's name. If you say their name, it's going to cause a bit of an uproar, ain't it?
Yeah, it might not even be them. Might not be their fault and stuff. So that's why I'm not jumping on any bandwagon of naming anyone or anything.
That's right.
Amy, they're definitely up there as some of the cutest faces in isopods. But check out they're more expensive. But check out Marinella. They're quite cute looking, and they're really bright coloured as well. A lot of Marinella. But Kibaris are definitely, I don't know. Kibaris might still take them actually. Take them on how cute they are potentially. So, well, Steve asked who's my favourite. So it depends on what for, you see. Really depends on what for. Like, species. Hey, Mandy.
Hey, Mandy. What's up?
Hike.
I think what tarantulas can get around their mouth, that's sort of like parasite. They move around in their mouth, don't they? What's it called again? It's like a parasite. It can kill them.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're quite visible, because everyone goes, it's nematodes.
Nematodes, nematodes,
and quite small. Sometimes what people might see is, and what with Dave's video today, so he reckoned his was forest fly larvae, which can come in any of your feeders. Crickets are one of the worst for forest flies, I have to admit. So, but there are ways to not get forest flies in your collection. So, because I use a lot of crickets primarily. I primarily use black crickets. sometimes they do come with fireflies. I, as of yet, haven't had an issue in my personal collection with them, and they are stored in the same room. Well, and for me, the trick is when buying like crickets and they come in tubs, get out those tubs as quickly as possible into larger containers that are well ventilated, and keep any that die, move them out. Get rid of any crickets that die. That's what attracts the forest flies in the first place, sort of thing. And then they go around, anywhere. That's where keeping on top of tarantula maintenance in terms of removing boluses, uneaten food, this, that, the other, really, really helps with that. Sort of thing. So they don't sort of then go sort of investigating those enclosures and stuff. But yeah, as well on here that it's interesting that with Dave is a Singapore blue female that he's bred a few times. Had it for ages and stuff. But it's been stored at another place. He's not sure he would grab and watch the spider the way he did, but it was fascinating. Yeah, to physically get rid of any males from my small town on invert first aid to get rid of external parasites. Is basically going over them with a wet paintbrush. So I've actually I treated a bumblebee once at work that was covered in mites and managed to get the mites off and stuff just with a wet paintbrush, and then released the bumblebee. And obviously it dried off a bit.
I did have one maggot outbreak in one of my enclosures. I did get one. It was maggots. I had a maggot outbreak, and I had to sort some things out with it.
Hi.
Hello, Leah.
Hi, Leah. Hi.
Sorry, I was feeding and watering my geckos.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
So
for reasonable price, inverts and good luck charms. Probably unusual pets.
What's this? What have I missed?
So he's asking who's my favourite seller. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. I'm not falling for it.
Do you know who my favourite seller is? My favourite's that really tall man with the muscles and the big beard called Tim. Because I'm going to be really nice to him because he's bigger than me.
I suggested doing a poll for everyone's favourite tarantula seller, shrews, isopods, or impedes and mantis. Favourite tarantula seller, probably star spiders. Probably my favourite tarantula seller at the moment, I would say.
Yeah, I think that's probably mine as well.
What about for
I still buy a spider shop. I've never had a problem with them. I will buy others, but I just find I like buying off spiders.
Thing is, though, right? They're good people.
Always great quality.
Yeah,
they're always stunning spiders that they sell.
I'll buy off anyone, but if it's supporting my friend or supporting somebody I don't know, I'm always going to support a friend of mine. And although I didn't know Luke before he started doing that, and I only know him because of it, he's still become a friend rather than just another seller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right, but prices are always reasonable prices for what they are. If you're buying online, they're normally bigger than what he says they are because he's forgotten to update the website.
Now, who's your favourite seller to get a tea set off? Is it Jeremy?
Oh yeah,
if you want a tea set, Jeremy's your man.
Really,
Jeremy is the man.
And for trees.
Oh yeah, and for trees.
Yeah,
mostly tea sets.
Again, you can get some decent ones from Spider Shop and others, but it's worth looking at.
I just set my Aubrey.
Nice.
Right, so what I've done is I've put a big stick inside, but I've attached it with cable ties.
Mine has nothing inside it.
Oh, I wouldn't normally put anything in there, but A, it's a really big one. He's still only this big. Secondly, because it looks better. So I've done that, and I put one of these spider plants that I got off your mum and dad, and I've cable tied it to the wall. Oh, you know what I mean, the plant, right? So I put that in there. What?
It's a grass.
Okay, whatever, Phil. Right, but I've attached it in there with a cable tie on the wall, so it looks pretty. It looks nice.
Oh.
For me, it looks nice. He probably doesn't give a crap, but for me, it looks nice.
So yeah, Leah, if you was in the thing, if you was in the chat already, I've got another spider coming, but it's a surprise. Oh. It's going to be a surprise. So no one's not allowed to know what it is yet. But it is. It's going to be a true spider, not a tarantula. It's a true spider. It's going to be a true spider. But I want people to. It's going to be a secret.
Have you got the setup ready?
Not yet. I'm gonna go buy it to sell. I'm gonna get all set up ready and all that. And I know what to do. It's right. I know what's up to get it. Yeah, because they do. Yeah, they do. They do like a lot of space though. That's what I know that these spiders do. They do want quite a lot of space. They not like tarantulas when a tarantula wants to keep going down a burrow and hide all the time. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they ain't like that.
Is Hunter crying or is he laughing?
Well, I know he's laughing his ass off.
Okay. Sorry, I thought my little boy was crying.
Favourite seller for isopods? There's me.
And me.
Yeah. But for isopods, I don't have like I've got some of the higher end one. Micro Exotics is up there.
Yeah.
They're all good, but
I would have said Micro Exotics until recently because obviously I had that thing happen, and I thought you would at least have chucked me an extra couple of isopods in the tub to say thank you for not moaning about it, but I didn't. So we'll leave it at that.
Speak to him at the next video you see him. He'll probably sort you out.
It doesn't matter. It's not his fault. It was an accident. It happens. Yeah, I'm not really asked to be honest. I'm happy. I got my duckies off you. I'm well happy now.
Did you put the picture up in the group of the dinner?
No. Terry, it's not that nice looking because it's all orange.
I know, but they're massive Yorkshire puddings.
Centipedes, definitely venomous visions. For millipedes, venomous visions are normally pretty good as well.
They're very good.
Toxico normally pretty good for their millipedes.
I'll put it in general chat in the WhatsApp. Okay.
Mantis, Unseen Universe. But then was it Rick's Blood Green? He's up there pretty good, and Mantis saying that they're pretty good as well.
Has anybody been watching the Dark Dens video sport recently? Has anybody been watching him quite recently?
No.
Dark Den. Has no one been watching him?
I see sometimes things that pop up and I go, "What's he doing now?" Oh dear. I see he's put a lot of things into that massive enclosure that are not going to work, including things that should not be kept in captivity.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Where you got trilobite beetles. No one knows how to keep those in captivity. Hey, Jeremy.
No, they don't.
Hello.
Hey, Jezza.
Hi, Jeremy. You're right, Jeremy. You're right, mate.
I don't know if Jeremy may have seen that. Did you see that Dark then decided to get trilobite beetles and put them in that massive jungle enclosure that he's got?
Trilobite beetles?
Yeah, exactly.
How did he even manage to get a hold of those?
Exactly. Exactly. In no forward, and I haven't watched the video. I saw this. I was like, seriously, they're not going to survive.
Jesus. They're not going to survive.
No one knows how to
They're all
cover those.
female.
Yeah. The males look nothing like that at all.
They thought they were a parthenogenetic species for so many years because they couldn't discover a male, and then by chance, a male flew in front of the researchers. That's how they found it.
Yeah, but they're not a species that should be in captivity because we still don't know what they actually need to live.
Exactly. There's theories going about with them feeding on fungi and slime molds and stuff, but there's no way you can replicate that in captivity.
Yeah, you can't at all. Like, yeah, and he's putting them in that, pretty much in there. And it's just like, why? It's like it's just sticking things
So
in there.
apparently these beetles could be a bit lethal.
It's probably going to die.
Probably they are going to die.
Are they lethal?
They're either going to
very,
starve to
illegal,
death
probably?
or they're going to dry out because he's been keeping them on cocoa fiber.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah.
But no, there's no T-set stickers. There's no plans on T-set stickers. That's not going to be a thing, Amy.
I'm behind on the comments Amy suggested.
Matt, and the same thing could be said about the the one enclosure that he put his apophysis in. That really big one.
You got mine.
Yeah, I agree with Amy, Jeremy. You need to get some T-set stickers made.
I'll put some
No.
Yes.
No.
It's for the spider.
Can we get some made for you?
I can't, even if you do, I can't really stop you guys, can I?
I'll make them.
Yeah, you make them. Either you make them or we speak to Claire.
Yeah, I'll make them because if Jeremy throws them in the bin, then nobody's wasted money.
I wouldn't throw them in the bin. I'm not that mean. I'd throw them at people.
Terry's crying.
You know what I should have done in a way? One of my bins outside was full to the brim with maggots. Would it be a good idea if I kept them but they were quite big. Do you think would it be okay to feed them to tarantulas or no?
No.
You chose your timing to talk about that.
Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes some bins just get full of maggot infestation. It just happens, doesn't it?
Totally.
I mean, I did see Terry, bought a little cup of maggots over you. Now you're eating something out of a bowl. So it's like,
that was me.
At least you're getting your protein in. That's the main thing.
Oh, look, it's the teapot salesman. Hello, Jezza.
Hello to you too, Terry.
I bet I know what it is already, though.
Jeremy, I love you.
I love you too, Terry.
Nobody says when I'm not here.
Could do with syrup.
Yeah, I haven't got any.
Do a jam.
I could have pegged it a lot if kept them just in case.
We've got ice cream sauce.
But the thing is, though, you have so much potential to do a proper bioactive, but you rush it, you stick expensive pods in for no reason. Even though you were warned against it, you still did it.
Yeah.
Trilobite beetles because they look cool, which won't live.
Yep.
It's really sad, really, for people to buy them because it's just literally a waste.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, there are more than just them in the hobby that, if you really think they shouldn't be, but at least some of them can actually eat. These things just, oh god, it's just they look cool for a macro photo, but apart from that, it's just do it in the wild, don't do it in captivity.
Yeah,
it's sad.
I made a video.
Sorry,
I made a video with the Dark Dead a while ago. I'll have to go back a couple of years ago. And when I said something, I was in the middle of having a conversation, and he kind of copied me. He kind of copied me in a way. I don't know if he was just being nice, or was he just kind of being a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of copied me.
Yeah, that's that.
I have got some made.
I've got some on my grid.
Terry, what did you say, dude?
How was your uni thing going? You getting on okay with it?
Oh yeah. I went today. I was quite tired because I've been fairly busy over the weekends. With Saturday with the show.
There we go.
Sunday, I spent the day packing up a bunch of orders, and then I was insulating my
Thank
garage now. But today was all right. You know, a lot of theory stuff, but no homework, thank God.
Now,
So, yeah.
Jezza, we need
far,
to
so
know.
Amy.
In your class, have you got any pretty girls you can chat up?
No comment.
Come on, Jez. Don't let me down.
No worries, Amy. I will make more. Definitely. It's not a problem.
Have you got any pretty single ladies in the chat? Jeremy's single. He's lovely.
Every time, man.
It's only because I don't want you to go on your own because you're too nice. Same as Phil. You don't need somebody nice.
Yeah, but if I'm on my
But
own, I
it
can
might
buy
be
whatever I
accurate.
want.
Well, Phil doesn't even need anybody nice. Just anyone will do for Phil. Anyone will do. As long as they like bugs, Phil's happy.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like bugs, and I'm happy. Well, not even like bugs. Just let me buy whatever I want. And then I'm happy.
Yeah.
If I could just have a relationship,
Keep them
care about
bugs.
bugs, but let me buy whatever I want. I'm cool with it, man.
This is true, Steve. He is a MILF hunter.
No, I'm not. Oh my god.
So actually, what I should be asking is, do you have any hot lecturers?
It's very. Pretty much all my lecturers, bar one, are male. So.
Hey, you might swing that way.
Any port in the storm, Jeremy? Any port in the storm?
Oh Jesus.
Amy, are you single?
Are you calling Amy a MILF?
No.
This is why I don't turn my camera on anymore.
Oh, nice. 8 other Amy. This could get confusing.
Ooh, nice.
Jeremy, do you know what happened to me once, right? I met this really nice girl, right? And I got brave enough to ask her on a date. But what I didn't know was the pub she worked in, the floor that we stood on our side of the bar, was 1.5 feet higher than the floor on the other side of the bar, right? So I asked this girl out on a date, and she turned up to my house, and my dad opened the door. My dad's the same height as me, 5'5". This girl was 6'2".
6'2".
When my dad opened the door and literally went, "Do you want to take some steps with you?" I said, "Do you want to shut up?" Suffice to say, it never went
To be fair, his
anywhere.
dad was even shorter than Terry. So.
It never went anywhere, mate. It wasn't good.
Steve, just leave me alone, man. Let me just enjoy my uni experience, okay? I don't need to. Oh my lord.
Are you going to lay an egg sack, or are you just going to sit there getting fatter and fatter?
I'm just going to sit here getting fatter and
Look
fatter.
at this.
Chonky.
Can you see the size of that beauty? Although she has made a good web again, so there's a good chance she might lay another egg sack. Is it normal for them to like stop laying egg sacks for a bit and then start again?
Yeah, they do go through like a break.
Okay, cool. That's
very
fine,
energy taxing to produce an egg sac, then guard that for 30 days, you know.
Yeah, I take the sacks off them because Claire said to.
Yeah.
But she's doing really well. She's just really, really fat at the minute, so I'm a bit concerned, like, and I've been slowing down the feeds a little bit because I've been a bit concerned about it.
Yeah.
I just don't want her to, like, suddenly go pop or something.
I can't wait to breed.
She's definitely pooping, though, so that's not a problem.
I'm just waiting for my pair of Stegodipus humicola to mature now. I've got
some good news, guys.
Jeremy sex for me.
So, like,
I've got some good news.
Oh,
me, I've got a birdie is molting. It's coming in for a molt. It's adamant. The adamant's gone completely dark, so it's going in for a molt.
Oh, okay.
Which is good news. Yeah.
Oh,
next time Jeremy's at a show, you're going to have to get him to show you the macro lens he's got on his phone.
I've got macro lens on my phone. Watch.
Have you?
Oh, it's really nice, isn't it, Terry? It's so good.
It was good, mate. It's really interesting.
Oh, I might have fun tomorrow.
Oh. Why?
There was a person who was doing the section today that they found the leaf cutter ants had formed a bridge and were training over and were walking into the tropical house.
Oh no!
How are you going to deal with that?
It was just sort of like, I don't know why you didn't mention me earlier. I've been here all day.
What was that?
We noticed there was like 2 or 3 on the outside of the enclosure when we were there.
Yeah, there's always a couple that like just rushed over, but like, yeah, they've actually created. It took me a while to find where they found like this really thin little stick that they're positioned to create a bridge.
Those ants escaped. Oh my god!
He's just sent me a film. I've just downloaded it.
It's actually really cool how ants can find the most. You got to be so on top of them because if they detect any way of escaping, they will.
They are so clever.
Well, I mean, with leaf cutters, they're not really escaping. They're more looking for an extra food source. But a tropical plant house would definitely suffice.
Yeah, that's it.
Could you just imagine going into work the next day and the whole house is just stripped?
No.
Like we have to temporarily close our tropical house because our ants ate the whole thing.
Right. Showing up? Yeah. Right. Let me
We're not talking geckos, just eat them, Phil.
So they've gone down there.
Oh my god. Oh no! They have a whole trail and everything. Oh no!
Oh my god!
They haven't started collecting anything, have they?
Doesn't look like it, but then like that is the door to the tropical house.
Oh no! See, this is what I'm scared.
They move so fast as well. Like they literally.
See, you think leaf cutter ants are bad, but then people want to keep marauder ants. It's like, why would you want to keep marauder ants?
The name's in the title.
Yeah, but if you keep marauder ants, you get a colony of like a few 100,000. That if they escape, they're gonna decimate your whole room. They'll eat everything.
They will do. Yeah.
I'm just glad people are smart enough not to get army ants.
Can you see them?
So
are those last year's forbidden?
Tomorrow, if I go down in the morning and find that there's a train of ants literally going somewhere.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna hoover them up?
Be about the only thing you can do, really.
If you get like one of them little like computer hoovers, you can suck them up. It shouldn't kill them. You can just pop them back into the thing. But I don't know if that with how many workers, it's like if it's a big colony, it should be okay.
It's an okay size colony.
Yeah, because I've seen ant keepers that use
had it before with Atta. Adam once, as in the building, the Atta had taken off the Vaseline off the wires holding up the ropes.
Jesus.
Off one of the wires, and then using that, climbing up onto the ceiling, then across the wall into the behind the scenes area, and then they made a trail over to a stick insect enclosure, and they were nicking the bramble.
They were nicking the bramble.
Yep. And walking back.
Watching Clint Trapdoors, said that they were doing a study about octopus, and one would escape its enclosure, steal an animal from the other enclosure, eat it, and then get back in its own enclosure before night.
Yeah, and they were wondering why there was so many going missing.
This octopus would get out of its enclosure, go across the floor, up a table, into another enclosure, steal one of the other animals. I think it was crabs, wasn't it, in there?
Yeah.
Eat it, and then go back to his enclosure.
Well, yeah, they are clever.
Is there certain spiders and tarantulas you have to have a permit for?
Have a look at those. I see a lot of ant keepers use them to like clean up their enclosure. They get like ants loose. They don't. It's like it's a suction, but it's not very powerful, so it shouldn't kill them, or at least kill the whole.
I've got to try and decide what I'm going to do with mine. I'm thinking probably like I've got a little fish tanks. I might make up a little fish tank and do them in there.
What, the Flavus?
Yeah, and then I've got a Niger as well.
Yeah, my Niger have gone into the Ants HQ enclosure. I got a female. I got lucky this year. I got one of the females that have like a double gaster, so that she's producing loads of eggs.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Yeah, so quite lucky with that. And she's already
That
got...
one's my Campanotus Nico, but so her water went horrible, funny colour. So I got her to move, but she didn't move the eggs, and the eggs ended up dying, and she just laid more eggs. So she's got a couple in there. But now this water's going icky.
That's the only downside with the test tubes, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't do nothing about her.
So yeah, guys, do some bugs and inverts have to have licenses? Do you have to have like a license to own them?
Yes.
If they're DWA, so if they're like highly venomous, need a DWA license. There's some that you
Yeah,
need
they're more dangerous.
like highly endangered. You need CITES licenses, so Article 10s and stuff to own. Even for dead stock, there's some that you need licenses for.
Yeah, they still on there bringing it in for the Six-Eyed Sand Spider.
The Six-Eyed Sands aren't in the DWA yet. There were rumors going about of them possibly going onto there.
There's always rumors going about.
It's ridiculous. It's like one paper comes out saying the venom is so deadly. Why are they not on the DW? Then it comes out saying the venom is it's harmless to humans. Then another paper comes out saying they're the most dangerous spiders in the world. It's like, God, make up your mind.
I think where some of the confusion sometimes is what was the genus that was in Sicarius that got taken out of Sicarius?
Hexaphalmus or something like that.
That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Which is dangerous.
The one that Scott has, isn't it?
Does he?
He has a sand spider. I don't think it's Hexaphalmus. It might be. It doesn't look like Sicarius. It's black.
Oh wow.
Hopefully it's not a Hexacarus, because if it's the that one, that's the DWA one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
it's a different species, that's for sure.
That got taken out of Sicarius. That were like they're the ones that are dangerous.
Have you seen the new Sicarius that's come up in the hobby? Chrysalis.
No,
it has I've got red spot assassins. I'm not sure if I've got enough now. I might have some more for sale later on in the year, possibly.
Early with a knife.
I need to put these into something else.
Yeah, with a knife.
For me, though, what I find really interesting, I want them to go onto the DWA is how Scolopendra subspinipes is still not on DWA. I mean, they have literal reported deaths because of them.
If they're babies.
I've got on my foot right now, pins and needles. Yeah. It hurts me a bit. I'll sit down for a minute.
I don't see suspinipes as often nowadays.
No, you don't, because I know a lot of them came from China before, isn't it? Along with the mutants.
Yeah, my first ever centipede was suspinipes.
They're really nice. Like,
awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I've personally kept suspinipes apart from a piece of lava.
Just give me that one.
What primates are to go on DWA and how you go about that? Because if you put those on DWA, you probably have to put like Gigantopetrus Swamadami on DWA as well, because they have been deaths from their stinks.
No way, really?
A lot more.
Very loosely, people that have been stung by years ago, stung by them, and later on went on to have heart attacks.
Oh wow!
Due to the venom, which killed them. So it causes death of heart attack, not the venom.
Venomous if you can avoid it. Doesn't matter.
There's another really weird one as well, because before I got my false water cobra, I went on the knowledgeable everything Google, and if you Google false water cobra venom, some people say it's completely and utterly harmless. And other people say it's like a tinge of rattlesnake venom. It's like there's either one or the other. It cannot be both.
It's a cocktail.
I mean, I've been bitten by mine and nothing happened, but...
Yeah, I don't know when they last month because it's a colony. I wouldn't be able to tell you which individuals are which.
Oh, Steve, I'm glad, dude. The Mutilans are awesome. I've got a couple to send out.
Did you get rid of all your centipedes, Jez?
I gave some more to Tony, and then I kept a few because Jay wanted one, Amy wanted one, and God, who else wanted one? Ben wanted one.
Oh, okay.
So I've held 3 back for them, and they're bigger ones. Yeah, once those go up, they get a really nice black body, yellow legs, and a big bright red head.
I fed mine. I hope they've eaten what I've given them. But...
Yeah, honestly, you won't have to worry about leaving prey in with them because they'll literally take down the prey, like, wrap around them, and they're so cool.
Fair.
False water cobras musk. It does, Steve, especially if you get musk on, then you handle a hognose snake.
Yeah, because then you're getting both.
Yeah. I just can't wait for Jezza to come down here one day because I'm going to get him to hold a big retic.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine how big that snake will look when Jeremy's holding it.
Can I be there as well?
Yes.
Still, we'll drive down together, dude.
Yeah, I'll give you a bit now.
Yeah,
Nah, we've got to do that now. We got to do that now.
Yeah, come down. Let us get our Vivs built, and then everybody come down and we'll have a Viv tour or something.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we got to get these Vivs done first, though.
I've only built one. I've built one so far. I've got about another 10 to build.
It's money that's
I'm
a
going to be
problem.
spending the weekend installing the insulation finally in the garage.
Oh, nice.
So does that mean when you get your garage, Jeremy? When you get your garage, are you with those reptiles then?
It depends. I'm going to set it up to prioritize breeding in the trues and stuff first. And then I'll see if I have enough space because I'm keeping Gizmo and my Beardy downstairs because my family like her. But Lambo, my Pac-Man's going to be going in there. And then I might be able to get another thing, but it just depends really. It depends on space. I want to prioritize display enclosures and then invert breeding first. Which now that I've got uni, I'm probably going to start focusing on wholesale. But
or rather than doing the shows, right?
Yeah, I'll still obviously go to the shows, but if I've got exams and stuff, I'd rather focus on revising the exams than packing the bugs and stuff. Not that I don't enjoy it, but I gotta get this degree.
Well, yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
So,
you got to buy yourself that Mercedes.
Don't worry, I'm not leaving the hobby. You can't get rid of me that easily.
Trust me, we don't want to get rid of you, Jazz.
Yeah, but don't worry.
Who else?
Read a bunch of bits and bobs and.
Who else are we going to get drunk and put on women's shoes and dance around like an idiot?
There's something. Of them, and I am trying.
Don't break it because that's going to go in. No. Don't.
Did a big order for Andy from
something about Tuffin Beetles.
He bought a bunch of spiders.
Yeah.
So look on the site of so many.
Can you just go get me a bit
species on there?
Are they?
Yeah, I'm gonna start wholesaling to him now. So if at least you'll get some nice quality stuff. If it's not for me,
I just got Dubia Paul's wholesale list. It's actually really cheap.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you got any fruit beetles?
If you ever do wholesale, Leah, let me know, please. I might have to order on you and then give you monies for it, if that's cool.
Yeah.
I want to get some fruit beetles.
I need to do wholesale, bloody sell some of these jumping spiders.
The best thing is just reach out to all sellers. Probably not the spider shop. Just
I'm all right for that. I'm not
going
to be doing it yet.
So many legs, Portsmouth. They will all be looking for this kind of stuff. So it's like, just build connections.
Yeah. I'm really bad at talking to people though. Like I'm good at talking to people I really know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a natural saleswoman, Ian.
No, Terry's better at that sort of thing than me. I sort of get on with that.
Because for
Then
me,
I haven't got the knowledge you've got.
I know Tony would be interested in like certain species, but like I breed roaches. He sells roaches. I could wholesale roaches to him.
Yeah.
If I were the centipedes, like he was the first guy I reached out to. Like, look, I got these mutilans playing. Do you want these?
Yeah, don't forget to keep me some roaches, mind, Jazzy. You know which ones I want.
Which ones? If it's the extinct ones, yeah, I don't have the quality anymore, unfortunately.
Oh.
Well, they completely crashed.
Yeah, they kept maturing out at different sizes. Like the females matured out, then they died, and the males matured out, and they died, or like vice versa. The males matured first.
Probably why they're extinct roaches.
Yeah,
Stupid roaches.
I'm unlucky with my ratios and the sizes I got them at, but you do get that kind of thing.
I'm finding it really hard to find someone that's got them.
Hey Emma.
Those extinct roaches.
There were a couple sellers, like John was selling them last year. There was dark something exotics.
I don't like buying from people that I don't know.
I mean, John apparently is focusing on the katydid now, according to a couple people.
Well, that's all he had, David, wasn't it?
Yeah, so apparently he's focusing on them now, which, I mean, I guess good.
Oh, yeah, Jeremy.
Jeremy. Roaches, because he's got a lot of species of roach.
He's got some nice ones, too.
But I do know someone who, I think he still has it, but at least at one point had a really big colony of extinct roaches.
Oh.
Got rhino roaches too.
Because pretty much all the ones in the UK derived from him anyway.
Yeah, he's got some cool. So that profile picture,
not John, someone else.
The green ones. Those green ones are pretty.
Jeremy, did you get AM Balfouri?
I
saw one of your videos, recent videos. You got another Balfouri, didn't you? Another Balfouri?
I got Mini Man.
Male. Yeah, it's a boy, ain't it? It's the male one you got, didn't it? Yeah.
Mini Man.
Mini Man. Oh.
I was hoping there would be another one at the AES, but oh my god, it's just no chance.
Can you pass me
Unfortunately.
Yeah, just a couple of sprinkles.
Yeah. No, not in the way of baths. I mean, Spa had their baths, great price. There was adult females on Spider Shop.
And they dry.
And then, yeah, no males.
No.
You see, I don't mind the male Balfours. I do like them. They've got beautiful carapaces. They're a beautiful colour animal. They're beautiful. I just prefer the females more for some odd reason. I just like the female ones more. The male ones don't really interest me for some odd reason. It's the pattern on the female ones that I like for some odd reason. I just prefer that one more. But the males are good. They're good. I don't mind them. I don't mind them, but I'm just not really a big fan of the male ones.
Look at the lichen.
Nice.
Tasty lichen.
I love lichen. I'm obsessed. Look at that licheny stick. So much lichen.
Yes, the male ones go blue, don't they? They go blue when they mature. They go like more of a bluey colour, ain't it? Do the male ones go? Yeah, the male ones. So they go more blue, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like when they molt and then they'll go darker and darker until they need to molt again or die.
And obviously, like I said, yeah. And the only problem with the male ones is they don't really live very long. I don't know. Most male ones won't live very long.
They don't live as long as the females, but it's still a while.
Yeah.
Yep, still.
Yeah.
Please, bro.
That's going to be his famous line, Phil. That'll be his famous line, the big sneeze.
Yep.
Definitely.
It's the
if anybody hears a giant sneeze.
Earthquakes are triggered by that sneeze. The tectonic plates shift every time he sneezes.
Yep.
If we suddenly sink into the water because of Great Britain suddenly collapsing, it's because Phil sneezed a little bit too hard.
Come on, little isopods. You go. 1.
Oh, but I was glad Curtis finally had some of the tougher calcite. I finally managed to get some more.
Oh, nice. I didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
That would have been at the AES because he was at AES but not at Bedford.
He's going to be at Cov though.
Oh, okay.
I'll look out for some at Cov because that's really good stuff.
I did a nice swap with him.
Yes, Jim, the electric bee killer brackies has now been actually formally identified and speciated.
Natanacharum or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Or Natacharium or something like that.
14, 15,
Just let it loose.
16, 17, 18. Oh, wow. Phil, I know I said he didn't throw any extras in.
He did.
There's about 25 in a 12 tub. Okay. I will say something.
I'll say he normally puts... I mean, even just for regular orders, he puts an extra anyway, normally.
Yeah.
With the sapphire roaches I ordered, we ordered 5 nymphs, and when it came, we said on the top 12 plus.
Wow.
Oh, they're so nice.
On Scott's video, I was watching his video, Scott's video.
It will be when they're out.
I've got a big piece of dead wood in there so that they can climb on it and stuff. Phil's doing it for the big speed.
I was watching one of Scott's videos, guys, yeah. I was watching Scott's videos. The Balfour on his video was going a bit like aggressive, like a fret pose, didn't it? It had like a bit of it was being a bit frettish, wasn't it? It was like fret posing to Scott a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My mum doesn't do it that much. Don't like kind of like try and like we.
I got new tubs, and I'm gonna
like rehousing them, cleaning them out, and moving them out. Yeah, my one just runs away. Gets a bit scared most of the time. Just runs. Doesn't fret pose. My one doesn't.
I'm gonna try and get a load more of these because they're about the same floor space. It's a little bit shallower, but it's not the same floor space as my other tubs. However, it's like a narrower at the top, so I can fit like an extra one on the shelf. Because the other ones go like this. So that's the problem I'm having. So I might be rehousing all of my spots again. Literally, I find a nice tub that I really like, and then all of a sudden they bloody go out of business or change stuff.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, it's annoying. I need to buy like 100 of whatever tub I want.
So, yeah. The only ones that sort of stay consistent are really useful boxes, but they are more expensive than other boxes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let's face it, isopods not necessarily the most necessary of boxes.
Yeah.
Like there's even certainly use a lot cheaper ones from from B&M or wherever.
Yeah. Well, this is what I did. I used the ones from Wilco's. They had them on sale. They were £2.50 down to £2 each. So I bought 20 of them. Well, I didn't buy 20 of them. I bought like 5 and then another 5 and then another 5. So I ended up with loads. So, but now they've gone out of business. So.
It's what I personally stick to.
The online's coming back, isn't it? So potentially whether they'll bring those back online.
I've looked, but I can't see them. But what do you say they're going to do?
Well, the brand has been bought and is going to continue online.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Which brand?
Wilco.
Sorry, which one was that? Sorry.
Wilco.
Oh, Wilco. Oh, right. So they shut down
Yeah.
and now they've been bought out.
Home delivery returning soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think the brand's been bought by the range. I think.
Oh.
I think it's them that have bought the brand, but they weren't able to buy it in any physical stores. It's all been split up into pieces. The company.
So basically,
Yeah.
they're going to be building from the ground up again, right?
Sort of thing. So it's all going to be sort of different because I think what was it, Poundland have some of the stores, someone else has some others or whatever.
Oh, right, I get you. Yeah.
So I don't think there'll be. Yeah, I think it'll just be an online only sort of thing, or you'll see the brand inside. I think it's the range anyway. That's more the brand, so you might see the brand inside the range, kind of thing at some point, maybe. Yeah,
My nan loves Wilco. My nan does. She loves Wilco.
I love Wilco. Can't believe it's going.
I know, yeah, it's going though, isn't it? They're closing it for good.
Yeah, but they didn't keep up with the times, so.
It's like top wise. I stick with the bra plus. You can get them in bulk. They're cheap.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, Bro Pass are good. It's a shame you can't get the 3 litre cubes in the UK.
The what?
Cubes.
It's 3 litre cubes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll show you because I was given them by a mate who had gone from he had them shipped over from Belgium a few years ago, and then now he's up.
I like the Bra Plus, but I just wish that the 1 point whatever litre they are were deeper, and the 3 litre rectangles were deeper.
Yeah, if the 3 liters were deeper, they would be a lot more popular, I reckon.
I can't see anything you can really put in there.
The 1.3s are good for the pods and stuff like that. Teas, they're good for teas. I love the cubes because I work with a lot of the sparacids, cetenids, so like your wanderers and huntsmen. So they're good for breeding tubs, and then they're great for rearing slings.
Oh. See, they would be perfect.
Those would be perfect for my Lycosidae breeding projects.
That's a Bra Blast.
See, that would be perfect because you could stack 2 and basically in the space of 1, nearly.
Yeah, pretty much. But
I need some of those.
Right, I'm googling. See if we can find it anywhere.
Oh, let me know.
But the thing I can say though, guys, is quick. Yeah, what I can say to you, when a true spider comes, because I have heard true spiders can have this thing like they're alive, healthy, and then all of a sudden they just die. They can just die out of nowhere. If it comes in the post and it dies, I am gonna be so upset. I probably would be ramming myself through my local village, screaming my head off, and coming all the way back because that's how upset I would be if it died.
I mean, you got to remember, Aaron, a lot of the trues come in wild caught, so if they just randomly die, it's probably not your fault. They go through a lot of stress coming from their country of origin to the UK.
Yeah, I know. I was saying, but still, in a way, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you had to pay for it at the end of the day. You've paid for it, and if it comes dead,
well, I mean,
you're gonna be upset, ain't you? Though you'll be pretty upset, won't you?
What did you get?
I can't mention it yet. It's got to be a surprise. I'm keeping it as a surprise. I can't say it yet.
Nice try, Jeremy.
So yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't say it.
You'll get out.
It's got to be a surprise.
I was just curious. I mean, I could give advice.
I bet I can guess it. Aaron,
is
it an orb weaver?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. It could be out of either one of them sort of true spiders. You just don't know.
Okay.
Some of them.
The trues, I love them.
Alright, man. Hey, Ice World Dreams.
Hello, Ice.
Hello, Ice World Dreams.
I've not said it in one of my videos, have I? Have I said it in one of my videos? Have I let it out?
No, why?
Oh, okay, that's good. That's right. That's all right. That's good. Then that's good. All right. Yeah, but like I said, though, you got. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a little hint, just a little hint. Could it be a huntsman, or could it be an orb weaver? Which one could it be?
That's not a clue.
So that's like a little hint.
Okay.
They're very different to each other.
Yeah.
I can't find the 3-litre ones. However, I did find a seller that sells the tamper-proof 3-litre pots. They look almost the same as them, except they got the tamper-proof edge.
Oh, the little clippy things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these we used to be able to get. They're probably still around. Is beetlejelly.eu, based in Belgium. We used to do quite big orders from them quite regularly, obviously before Brexit, because like Beetle Jelly was super cheap from them, because where everyone in the UK was getting it from to sell them. Especially if you ordered enough. So we'd do get boxes, like 300 to 400 in a box. And
No,
work out
they
about
don't have them anymore. They only have the 5.8s.
I'm sorry, Steve, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, they had these. We ordered a whole bunch of them.
Whoa, Beetle Jelly is cheap. Jeez.
Yeah, like when I used to get it from beetlejelly.eu, I'd be paying what pennies per pot of beetle jelly.
Wow.
But I would have like 2 or 3 boxes of it, so I'd get like 1,000 pots.
What do you mean a jelly? What do you mean beetle jellies? Mm-hmm. The jelly pot.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.8 litres. Oh.
So yeah, these are really, really good tubs. The only problem I have is I don't know where all my lids went. So and the lids of the 5.8 don't necessarily fit these ones.
Oh no.
So I've got a bunch of these tubs with lids that are just sit on top.
Oh.
Yeah, the 5.8s do good though. They're very versatile. Terrestrial, arboreal, and fossorial. It's just the all-round for a couple quid. You just can't go wrong. But man, those 3 litres. Oh, I can have so many wolf spiders, and I don't have to transfer them to a tub for them to
Emily.
Hey, Emily.
Hello, Emily.
Hey, Craig.
That's good. Fingers crossed they start breeding for you. I'm glad you're enjoying them.
There's another thing that I find quite strange though. How when like these like orb weaving spiders, they make like egg sacs, obviously, yeah. But their babies are kind of closely related to the other one's babies. It's kind of like a little bit the same though, ain't it?
I will be back.
All over the internet.
Some sweet tubs are similar.
Yeah, because I said they're like.
Sweet tubs are slightly.
Well, you pay with that, ain't they?
Sometimes.
Well, I mean, a lot of the Nephila are just randomly collected, and people don't know what exactly they are in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay. For me personally, even if I was able to start breeding on a really large scale, I wouldn't work with orb weavers.
Mm.
I mean, 1, they don't interest me. 2, you have to have like a load of them produced at different times because the males are so tiny. 3, they take up too much space. Yeah, I just don't like orb weavers. It's just not for me.
I think every single one being sold at the moment, well, at least that's much of it. I think all the ones I've seen have been female, just because of not necessarily adult, but they're female, just because of the size of them.
Oh yeah. They're all female. away they're males. If they were males, they'd be like pinhead size, so really tiny.
Yeah, but the male ones, the boy ones are like they're not the same size as the ones over here, though, ain't they? They're like the size of the females, ain't they?
No, they're
Do we
really...
know because like they're male, yeah, their ones out there because they're a bit different. A mature male, like American orb weaver or Australian orb weaver, yeah, the American ones, obviously, yeah. I think they're not the exact same size as our English females, ain't they?
No, they're tiny, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely minuscule.
Especially with Nephila. Nephila females are 10 times the size of a male. The males are so small, the female won't even realize they're being mated with. They're that tiny.
Yeah.
I've always had this thing, though. Like, I've always had this thing.
Wild caught females. Let them loose in a loft. They all produce sacks, and now he just has thousands living in a loft.
Yep. Right, didn't he? He released a load of Damon Medius into bathroom, didn't he?
That was so cool. I love it. He was literally telling, he was like, dude, if I ever need all weavers, I just go up there, get someone to go collect a bunch of them, and I'll just list them on site. Just never-ending breeding.
But do the baby orb weavers float away? Because I do know that they can float away, can they? They float in the air, don't they? They put like an air web in the air, don't they? And they float on it.
Well,
can they do that?
Confined. Well, they're in a confined space, so they're not going anywhere. Even if they get out, they'll die because it's too cold here.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, I don't. Well, obviously moved everything out up to UK. When he just had the shed before, obviously having the sort of the park and moving everything over to there, he used to have just heteroid just loose in the sheds and just breeding loose.
Dude, that would be so terrifying, though. Could you imagine just walking in and a heteropoda jumps on you as you walk through the door? Oh, no.
Okay. As well, I think he had like other stuff as well, just loose in like a 90-foot shed. And that would just breed.
Yeah, he had the Venatorias. I'm pretty sure he had loose Madagascarensis in his shed.
Probably. Yeah, but he did. Yeah, he did, didn't he?
There's one up in London, though, ain't there?
You don't have to...
You're up in London. You're in London Zoo. They've got like a little spider walk through, ain't they? You go through the little spider exhibit, don't you? You can walk, and they're all around you, ain't they? You'll be the one.
They might have the 3 litre sort of square tubs.
Oh, yes.
Possibly.
Hang on. Let me have a look, see.
Jeremy loves Hoffmannsegger. He rides on to work.
Wait. Oh, they are the...
Oh.
They're not the bra plus ones, though. They're like clipped ones, like Leah was saying. But what have I missed?
You love Hoffmannsegger. You like to ride one to work.
I don't own any Hoffmans, and even if I did, I can't ride them. I'm not that small. Yeah, snails. Unfortunately, they are 3 litre, but they're not the bra plus. They're the what did anti-tamper or whatever Leah was saying earlier.
Have you guys ever been in the London bug bit? Have you ever been in the London bug house in the zoo?
London Zoo, yeah, I've been behind the scenes of it.
Yeah, the spider bit is the best though. I do like the spider bit. I love it. I love it. I love going through both spider bit.
The Inman side is fantastic. I've heard some stories from that enclosure.
Good
but yeah,
bad.
I've been behind the scenes there a couple of times. So, if you're really sort of zoo nerdy stuff there, if you go in and you look up in there, you'll see there's windows up the top. one of those windows is the records room, and it has every single handwritten record from when the zoo first started
Oh,
in it. And some of it's insane. Like 100 years on, like put out going, like, oh my god.
Wow.
There's special rooms up top for breeding different beetles or spider, where it's all climate controlled rooms. So they've got like a Nephilim room where the Nephilim are just loose in there just to breed.
Yeah, wasn't Jay showing us that when he got the behind the scenes tour?
I don't remember.
His partner Aaron works there, doesn't he?
Yeah. Aaron works there, yeah. I don't know if they still have, but I remember we were there. Was there after the zoo closed, within bugs, getting drunk as you do at a zoo. So they provided drinks for us, and about £1,000 worth of Pizza Express.
Whoa!
And had a quiz, and I don't know if they still got it on exhibit, but I mean, this is a few years ago. They used to have an exhibit where they displayed a Durex.
Which ones?
Well, condom. A Johnny, a rubber, whatever you want to call it. They had one on display.
An actual Johnny?
Yeah, out the packet, hanging on a stick.
Oh,
oh god.
Oh,
that's weird.
Just in exhibit. What exhibit was this in?
It was just where it was products of the rainforest. But I said most people don't notice it.
Oh, that's
Wouldn't notice that that's in there. They kind of put it in a way where so like you got to really look to see it.
oh my
Stuff that's like, you know.
Steve said we should go there, and now if we go there, we've got to look for it.
I'm up for playing the trip. Get the train down.
Yeah, get the train down. That'll be so good.
Yeah. Steve could come here, park up in the zoo car park, which is free, or in the train station.
I could meet you guys there. I could come with my nan. You know, just let me know what day you're going, and I'll go with you as well. You know.
Where are you going?
London Zoo.
Oh, I want to go to London.
Like I said, who knows? I might bump into you guys. But if I do, we'll have a little chat. You know, have a little talk about something. You know, chat and talk. You know.
I need to go back to London Zoo at some point because I haven't been for years. So, well, I've been. When I last went, they were just. I think they were building the lion enclosure.
When did they do that? I don't even know.
That was a few years ago. It was a land alliance, but they kind of rebuilt it.
I went to London for a college trip in like 2017.
They're settling in. They found their little spaces.
But I think actually last time I was there was probably for conference actually.
Steve said he might be able to get discounted tickets. Lucky bugger.
Oh, me too. I
might be able to get it for free.
NHS.
I was hoping to be able to get in for free.
You could get in for free. Hopefully, I can get a discount one way or another. If it's
I'll get in for no. Terry will get in for free because he's my carer if I come.
Ooh.
Just get the train. Don't park there.
Oh, isopod dreams. This is a good question.
I won't be joining you.
What are your isopod?
Like
I can't deal with public transport.
Then you'd have all the other charges just to get to the car park.
Oh yeah, congestion charge, London charge. Oh.
Yeah, is it the congestion charge is only for diesel cars now?
I think it's going from London.
Yeah, I know they're within the congestion zone. You'd be fine with you, Les, probably, because you got quite a new car. Oh, that's probably fine for you, Les. But
yeah, we probably won't go. Terry won't drive in London anyway.
But I can't say I blame him because driving in London is horrendous.
Yeah.
And it is definitely the traffic jam. Oh my god, it's
if you can avoid driving in London, you avoid it.
I can't deal with public transport, so I can't go on the train or anything. So.
But you see, the only scary thing is though, guys. The only scary thing is though, like you got to worry if someone could jump out of a car behind you and want to attack you or something. That's the scary part of London. Because you don't know.
Is people cutting you off and just pulling out in front of you, from either side and stuff. It's just other drivers, not someone trying to jump in or anything.
If
I was at gunpoint, yeah, what I would do, I would probably try not to panic as much, but I can panic. I panic very easy. What you got to do is you just got to be quiet and calm. Just listen to what they say. Give them the items you need to give them, and you'll be all right. Do you know what I mean, though?
Wait, where did this come from?
Yeah, we don't really have that situation really. I'm like,
no, because London is a dangerous place, though. That's what I do know.
Not really.
No more dangerous than anywhere else in the UK.
London's just over.
Can you keep assassin folks on stand?
There is cheap.
Don't assassin folks like it really moist?
Yeah, I would sort that out for mine and my mate, primarily Koya, and I keep it damp all the time.
I also run a mix of topsoil, Koya.
Yeah, topsoil would work. Organic compost.
Substrate mixes. I made some yesterday. I made my base mix, which is 50-50 peat moss and soil. And then I used the leftovers from the previous batch before I made my topsoil peat moss. Put that as the base for my detrivore mix. Added 2 bags of leaf mulch. And all the bags of rotting white wood from Leo.
Fair.
And that is a really good. I would add flake soil, but I haven't bought any for a while now, to be fair.
I've got literally a whole bag of oak pellets things to make flake soil, but I haven't got a bucket.
Phil, do you remember a couple years ago when I bought that mushroom stuff from that guy on Facebook? You know, I've still got that sitting in a bin.
Really?
Yeah, I bought it with the intention of fermenting it into flake soil because it'll be really, really high quality because it's already got mycelium in it. But I just
Did you get the old shiitake blocks?
No, I sold all those. But I could.
Why did you sell them?
I need to get shiitake blocks again, actually, from Bugsy K, because they sell them. I think they still sell them. They're really good at shiitake blocks.
Yeah. It's like
what do you do with them?
You break up and stick it in your substrate for anything that wants to eat rotten wood.
That's it.
Yeah. You can either mix it in or literally just put a clump in it and they'll eat it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally blocks of compressed wood that's been impregnated with shiitake mushroom mycelium as well as they've harvested all the mushrooms off it. And it's sort of spent, if you like. Normally just be chucked out, but Bugsy K started selling them. Like, if you found like a mushroom farm near you and was willing to probably buy a lot of it.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
To the farmer, it's useless because it won't produce any more fruit. But that wood is
really good.
It's so good for isopods and beetles.
Yeah, isopods, beetle larvae, millipedes, cockroaches.
Want big beetles? Get the wood. Fantastic stuff.
So, going back to Andrew, last time I was there, I was there for 3 days for a conference, and part of it we done an enclosure design workshop. We were given different animals to design an enclosure for.
Ooh.
And all invert based as well. We had snail.
Nice.
Oh, right, okay.
So me and the little team that was our little teams of us. We had to present this to the rest of the conference, later. So, some people had scorpion, some people had stick insect sort of thing, this and the other. The people that went Scorpion went fairly sensible and done a regular looking design of an enclosure. Us with the snail, those with stick insect, and there's probably another team with something else possibly. We decided to go massive and do walkthrough enclosures.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
So we done a walkthrough snail enclosure.
Could you imagine trying to present that to the public? Like, here's a walk-in snail enclosure. Ew, just feel slimy.
So we done that. We gave the snails a seesaw, a waterfall. we also we put a bicycle room at one end for Partula.
It's a fancy snail enclosure.
So it's giant African land snails, one side, Uglandina the other side, and we worked out, if we put various things, and so it stop them getting to each other and stop them getting onto the path. So we can tell the story of the demise of Partula in the wild.
Oh, that's so cool.
Another team done a walkthrough stick insect enclosure.
Well, I'm surprised that hasn't been done,
Sort of thing, of where they said in the middle of it was going to be, they're going to do like a big rock pyramid type thing with a moat around it, and then that would be the representation of Bull's pyramid and put Lord Howe Island stick insects on it.
Wow. Dude, that was so cool, man.
And then we both went, we're going to join these together, sort of thing, to make two big, join them together and sell it to Chester Zoo because they've got the money to do it. No one else has the money to do something like that.
A walk-in stick insect enclosure would be so cool, though. Could you imagine?
That's true, Jim. It'd be a bit like Marva and the millipedes because they've got about 2,000 to 3,000 millipedes free ranging in their tropical house.
Whoa! Any specific kind?
Epibolus.
Oh, okay.
The red-legged.
Ooh, those are pretty. 3,000 of them just wandering around.
That's how many were Bristol gave them.
Wow. So
Something
imagine
like
around now. Jesus.
that.
Well, at least he wouldn't disappear.
I know they used to have free in there. They did put Messina Taquata ugandensis in there free ranging at one point.
Could you imagine just walking through the house and a beetle just flies to your head?
Sort of, and then they put in I don't know how many Pacnoida Marginata Peregrina in there, but I didn't see those. I didn't see them.
Army of I've just started breeding the Marginatas just because why not? I just want a massive colony of beetles.
Which Marginata?
I just found
Marginata, just the feeder ones.
I've just emailed a company that sells shiitake mushrooms. They grow them there, and they sell the blocks as well.
Buy it.
Oh, yeah.
So I've just emailed them to see if they would sell the spent blocks that they're not using.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to throw them out anyway, so you might as well just take it off their hands, even if it's
Exactly. And if I give them a little bit of compensation on that, then, they're winning as well.
Money for them.
Exactly. They're money from their trash, so it's like, but it's good for us.
Exactly.
Gold.
Which was the earlier one? I called one Luco and
One
Zaid. Okay. I love it. Hey Natalie, I just seen your post on Facebook. Oh my god, you're right. She got threatened.
Nice,
Okay. I haven't seen that. I was about to say what's happened.
I don't know if she wants me to say it on the live, but she's had a bit of a bad day, basically.
Hope you're all right, Natalie.
Nice, Steve.
Good night, Steve. I'm probably going to shoot off in a bit as well. Got uni again tomorrow.
I'll be kind of in 10 minutes time at 10 o'clock.
Okay, I'll stay along. I'll Stay to the end.
Like, I work tomorrow and potentially got to deal with a potential train of leaf ants from Klaus.
I just hope by the morning they haven't started harvesting already.
I was like, making sure, but no, he found it at the end of the day, so that's why he didn't tell me when he saw me going out when I popped out to Aldi. But I saw it towards the end of the day. I was like, you did remove the bridge that you found. He was like, yeah. I was like, cool. At least I'm not going to go in and find the whole colony just moved out or whatever.
You're in shit's water if the Queen starts moving, though.
That's it.
If the Queen starts moving, Jesus Christ.
If it's just you know, even if it's a few hundred workers, that's dealable. We can deal with that.
Hundreds of workers is no problem. But if the Queen's like up in arms and goes to leave,
if the Queen decided, I'm off, I'm going to build a nest in the tropical house.
Oh my God,
I'd be a bit fucking. Rather than have a leaf cut around enclosure in the tropical house.
I mean, it would be cool, but at the same time, detrimental to the tropical house.
I don't know how.
I mean, do you have any endangered plants up in there?
Have you ever been to Stratford Butterfly Park, Jeremy?
Stratford Butterfly? No.
We'll have to take you there at some point. You'd love it.
Ooh.
There's another place. Steve's come to me. Me and Steve went there. You know the insect farm, Mark Nelson.
Yeah.
Well, he's a manager there.
No way.
That's his job. Is Stratford Butterfly Farm.
That's so cool.
And they've got Acromymis and Atta, and in the main tropical house they've got a colony of Atta that is a self-produced colony in there.
No way.
So they set up some branches, and they don't just go anywhere. I think they put so much food in one area, so much leaves for them to pick up that they don't ravage the whole for me.
That's so cool, though. Oh, Atta is so beautiful. But I mean, for a hobbyist point of view, it's kind
of they bred there. They bred them.
They bred? Oh, dude!
Accidentally.
Captive breeding of ants.
Basically, they came in one day. Like he said, came in one day years ago, and the whole of the main butterfly house was literally just like buzzing with flying leafcutter ants everywhere.
Wow, that would have been such a sight. Could you imagine if they just collected all the fertile queens, though? Oh my God, how much money they would have made from that! £120 per Atta colony. Lord Almighty.
Will the hobby be hit by the ban on single-use plastic that came in yesterday? I severely doubt it.
Nah. I mean, maybe at the shows you won't be able to get plastic bags anymore. But I mean, typically at the shows, you get paper bags anyways.
Most people moving over to paper bags anyway.
Yeah, your paper bags.
Kind of thing. And if say like a typical deli pot was to be banned, well, there are alternatives out there.
Yeah.
Do you know what really annoyed me the other day, right? I bought a Kinder Bueno. Why do they put it in a wrapper and then put 2 wrappers inside that wrapper?
Because the chocolate's so thin, if you had it on the outside wrappers, it'll just melt and leak everywhere.
Jeremy, I'm a fat bloke. It doesn't stay in my house for long enough to melt.
Terry, I'm fat too, but I get the logic.
Yeah, but for you, you're that small. A Kinder Bueno is 2 servings.
You're not that much taller than me, Terry, okay?
Those 2 inches count, my friend. Those 2 inches count.
Our insurance hasn't gone up. It's still the same price as last year.
So yeah, I don't think it'll really affect us much at all, really. Because most of the plastic that we use in the hobby is not single use.
Yeah, they're recyclable, so it's fine.
Well, let's be honest. Most of us reuse most of our pots we get anyway to sell other inverts in.
Exactly.
Like all of our boat tubs are boat tubs that we get given. So Mark gives me all of his. Who gave us some last time? Mark, Steve, Amy. Amy gave us some.
I bought 20 kilos worth of cricket tubs from Tarantula Room. 20
kilos of cricket tubs from transfer room.
Yeah, not 20,000, 20 kilos worth.
Jesus.
I've used them for 3 shows, and I've barely dented the box and like how much I've used. It's ridiculous. I was not expecting that many tubs. I'm sorted for life.
Start selling them.
So if anyone needs cricket tubs, let me know. I'll hook you up.
Sell them or swap them for credit Buzzard.
Send me that picture.
Wait, how much do they do the cricket tubs for?
If you give Buzzard Reptiles cricket tubs, they give you 5 pence credit per cricket tub.
I need to count how many I have. I would be rich.
Not me.
I have 50 quid.
Has anybody here heard of that YouTuber FaZe Rug?
Animals and stuff. He probably uses them. I think he breeds a lot of live food himself, so probably use, especially Dubia uses those for those as well.
Yeah, I mean, I use them for like the roaches and the pods and stuff, but I do like having the pods in cylindrical tubs rather than the cricket because they don't dry out.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of pouring nice pods in the cricket tubs.
Yeah, I did. That's what I did for the Bedford show. I had all my pods and the millies in the circular tubs, and it did a lot better.
Yeah.
But I think I bought like a couple hundred on Amazon for like 16 quid. Those tubs that I had the glow light millies in. Yeah, 250 of those on Amazon for like 16 quid. It was not bad.
That's right.
I want to find a wholesaler, for those European cricket tubs that the Spider Shop Tony uses, the square ones. I need to find a wholesaler for those because I love them. They're so good.
Oh, good. They're really good for the shows, definitely, because they're nice size to put stuff in and stuff, and also being square, you're not wasting space.
Exactly. It's like my pet peeve when I'm setting up my table and I just see all these gaps. I'm like, I hate it.
Sort of thing. But I think you need to order like probably a good 1,000 or more of those.
No biggie. I've got tens of thousands of cricket tubs. What about the European?
That's true.
I'll probably end up using them more than the actual cricket tubs.
What possessed you to buy 20 kilos of those?
I mean, it was only like 24 quid. Because I just saw he put a post on Facebook. He was like, "Oh, I've got like a bunch of cricket tubs if anyone needs them." I was like, "Oh, how much you got, dude?" Like, yeah, like 20 kilos worth.
ATH.
I was like, "How much?" 25 quid plus postage. I was like, "Okay, that sounds good."
Chris was probably just laughing like, "Haha, I got rid of those."
Dude, when I got home and I saw the box, I was so shocked. My mum was like, "Jeremy, what the hell is this box and why is it so heavy?" It's tubs. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you a picture of it on when I start emptying the garage because it's in there at the moment. I'll show you a picture. Never-ending cricket tubs.
Do you guys know who FaZe Rug is? Do you not know who he is? FaZe Rug and his brother, bro Otis. Do you not know who they are?
No.
They're like these American YouTubers. They got like nice fancy cars, big mansion, got millions, they're rich, got loads of money.
Like me. Oh, they're exactly the same as me. I got millions. I got a nice car.
But yeah, like I said, they do live the rich life. They have got that big rich mansion in San Diego. They got like a big mansion.
Yeah.
But you see, like they're probably not happy in themselves. They're probably still not happy. Do you know what I mean?
No. Are they ever?
Right, now the last couple of minutes. So yeah, my next video will be out on Wednesday, which will be my show footage of Bedford show.
If I want to be happy, I'll have a billion.
Sorry?
You know when you next got something coming out? Are you live Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm live Wednesday. And then hopefully I'll have a video out Friday. I'm supposed to have it up tonight, but I've just been so poorly, I just haven't had a chance to do it.
Right. There we go.
You know what, Phil? If I want to be happy,
What was that?
Wait, did you
I
say
know I
something? You said that. Sorry, I'm like,
I think
Right.
Scotsman is giveaway tomorrow, isn't he?
oh yeah, be
Oh,
there,
is
guys.
9,000,
Some
isn't it?
up
For Scott
for
tomorrow.
grabs.
Yeah.
There's 9,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool. And there's some
No, what,
They
Jez?
are, though, is the Middle Easterns. They're called, the Middle Easterns. So they're from like a Native American sort of thing. They're Middle Easterns, but they've become rich and really big famous. Yeah.
Do you know what? If I want to be really happy, I don't have to have millions and millions. All I have to do is take Jeremy out and get him drunk. Nobody can be miserable around Jeremy. It's the funnest night you'll ever have, right? Don't matter what's going on, you get Jeremy drunk enough. He's hilarious.
Well, I might be able to make my way up to Coventry on Saturday night.
Mate, honestly, I haven't laughed so much in years. My face actually
on
hurt the
Saturday
next
night
day.
in Coventry. You'll be seeing that all over again.
Do it. Come to Coventry.
Oh yeah, I was self-doubting myself because I was like, oh, I've got practicals the next day on the Monday. I was like, oh, fuck it, why not? Just go enjoy my life,
You should
innit?
stay in the Airbnb with us.
Exactly.
We've got space in the Airbnb, haven't we?
Can add him in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay with us,
yeah, let me know how much it costs, and I'll ping some money to you.
Okay. I'll have a look now.
It's a nice B&B as well, isn't it, Phil?
You'll be on the sofa bed.
That's cool. I'm small. I don't need a lot of space.
We know. But you fit Jezza in the airing cupboard.
You could probably let me sleep on the kitchen floor. I'll be so drunk I probably won't even realise.
Nah, Jeremy, you got to behave. Phil's mum will be there. She'll tell you off.
Oh. Your mum scared me at the AES, dude. I was looking at stuff and she just came behind me. She's like, yeah, this is not the tea sets, by the way. I was like, God's sake.
Oh, even Caroline's getting involved.
I love your mum, dude. She is hilarious.
She really is, right?
She is hilarious.
I think to be fair, everybody in the room loves Phil's mum.
She was like, oh, no, you can't pay me now. It's too late. I was like, what? But no, Phil said it was okay. No, it's too late. You can't pay me now. And I was like, really doubting myself. And she started giggling. It's like, I'm just messing with you. Your mum bullies me, and that just.
When I was on his live, when I was on Fake Drugs live one time, I was just talking, having a chat, trying to be nice.
Hey,
somebody said in the chat, they said to me, Aaron, who cares? Shut your mouth. We do not care. Just being plain ignorant. Do you know what I'm saying?
Osmond's paying drinks, and I have to be at Coventry then, don't I?
When I was talking about exotic animals to people, some of them were saying, we don't care, mate. We honestly just keep it to yourself, mate. We do not care. Who cares? Just being horrible people.
Yeah, some people are very nice.
I get that off people who actually pay to come to my reptile show. They really don't.
So I had somebody put on my jumping spider video that I put up saying that they want to stomp on my jumping spider.
What's the point in paying for it? No one dragged you into the tent.
Yeah, honestly, Jeremy, right? I had a guy once and he was stood like 50 feet away. I said to him, it's okay.
Oh, was
don't
this
be
the
scared
guy
of
you were
nothing.
telling me about? And he was like really scared of everything.
I've been to Afghanistan. I said, why you stood 50 feet away then?
Hey Scott, how's Leo?
Oh yeah, I hope little Leo's doing good, dude.
Yeah. Jazza, I just sent you a message.
No worries, Leo, I got that. Would you like me to send it over early or on the day? Could you send me a post?
I need it before the 19th because that's the last day I've got to pay.
19th? Alright, cool, I got you.
Cool.
Just pop me the postcode so I can start planning my journey.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, Jeremy, if you go in by yourself and you need a lift, if you were able to get the train to where I work, I could always just give you a lift up.
Ooh, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll do that.
And if you came early enough, you'd be able to look around the zoo.
Dude.
Yeah, but what you can also do is help Phil call his animals back up in his flat, so he actually is on time and not a million hours late.
Okay, this is the plan, right? I'm gonna get there early in the morning. I'm gonna help Phil pack his stuff so we can both get there in time. How's that sound?
I'll be that the Saturday I'm doing the last day of a Halloween bug display within work with my own bugs.
Dude, if you want me to pack stuff, I can.
Sort of thing. So, well, hopefully
if stuff goes missing, don't blame me. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Hopefully I'll have all the sale stuff packed in poly boxes ready to go. It's just literally I'll be bringing up all the inverts back up here that have been on display.
Phil,
Yeah.
Jeremy is not allowed to stroke my aardvark. Okay, that's my aardvark. Not allowed near my aardvark.
Well, that's going to be a guarantee of me stroking the aardvark now.
It's not that, Jeremy. You're that small. They might actually try and mate with you.
Oh. But no. Okay, we're going to plan this. Just let me know times, let me know postcodes, and we'll sort this out.
Okay, I will send you the postcode now. I've just sent you the PayPal link, so just pay me whenever you want in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
no
I'll
worries.
I'll put it away because I've got Phil's anyway, so I've put that away already for it. So
I'm so excited now.
You know what, Jeremy? It's a really nice B&B as well. Airbnb. It's bloody massive.
it is. We basically have a whole house to ourselves with 2 bathrooms. There's the downstairs just toilet and sink, that kind of bathroom. Upstairs is a proper bathroom. 3 bedrooms upstairs. Downstairs living room is like a dining come living room. There's like a galley kitchen and a whole garden where Phil and you can go snail hunting.
Yeah, we can get drunk snail hunting.
Hi, Scott.
I'm excited now.
I can imagine if we then after we look in the garden, go out the front door, they'll just be Terry and Leah trying to chase us down a random city homestead.
Hey, listen, mate. If you start walking the streets of Coventry in the dark, I can guarantee you I am not coming looking for you. You can fend for yourself.
If I start, getting my clothes dirty, please stop me. If I start sliding around in the mud and trying to grab stuff, please stop me, please.
Oh, hey, we're only around the corner from Scott. We could go knock on his door and run away.
What do you mean knock on his door? We're going to raid his animals. Scott can't stop all of us. We'll have Leah charge in on the scooter. We'll follow suit.
Scott. Your beard's fake, Scott. Remember that, Scott. Your beard's fake.
Oh yeah, okay, Scott.
Not when it comes to inverts.
Well, yeah, no, I think Coventry's going to be a good show. I mean, it was last year. It was an epic show last year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it now.
Sort of thing. And then, of course, it's followed by my number parent show.
Phil Fest.
That's the one I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to that more than anything.
I'm still indecisive to dress up as.
Are we all still going out the night after?
What, Cov?
No,
Phil's,
Phil show. Phil Fest.
There is something going on after the show. Yeah.
Nice.
I reckon next year, Phil, you should change it to Phil Fest. Phil Fest Folk Show.
What is that emoji that Scott's put up? Because I can't actually tell what it is.
A water pistol.
It looks like a water gun.
The brilliant thing is that even family members have even been referring to it as my show. When my parents have put up all the money for the show, it's their show really. But even family members have been calling it that, and then even some of them was birthday meal the other week, and they were like, "Yeah, we're going to get T-shirts made up saying #PhilFest."
We need to do that. Oh no, I need one of those. I'll actually buy one. Phil Fest.
Yes, we are, Scott.
Good show. That's such a good shirt. Oh my god.
Anyway, it's gone 10 o'clock, and I do have work tomorrow, so I'll be ending the stream. But thank you everyone for joining. Thanks for
Night, everyone in chat.
And
Good night, everybody.
Soon. Right. Night, everyone.
Bye.
Don't forget my video, though, guys.